Hello, and thank you for tuning into this video. Today we are talking about seller finance notes. We're going to talk about some of the benefits and some of the challenges that comes along with this investment strategy. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hello, my name is Jaleesa and I'm the Cash Flow Apprentice. I'm also the founder of Equip 3000 LLC right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we work with homeowners, investors, and entrepreneurs alike in creating cash flow solutions for real estate challenges. So whether you have a house, you need a licensed professional to help you buy or sell, you're seeking investment profits in investment properties, or you're searching for strategies and solutions to make your real estate work for you, Equip 3000 can equip you with the resources you need to get started. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video, and we're talking about seller finance notes. And before we jump into the good stuff, let's go ahead and define what it is. A seller finance note works just like a mortgage note, but it is created by an actual homeowner or a seller of a property. And so here's an example. You're a seller of a property that is worth $100,000 and you find someone who wants to purchase your house but don't qualify for whatever reason. In fact, 70 to 80% of individuals who are looking to purchase a home does not qualify for a traditional mortgage. So this is another way for them to obtain the home ownership dream of America. Now, if they come along and say, hey, can I give you a down payment of say $15,000-$20,000 and make you monthly payments until paid in full, right? If you did proper due diligence on the individual and they seem like a solid individual, solid financials are in place, solid income streams are in place, go ahead and move forward with it right after you completed your due diligence. And now you, my friend, have created a seller finance note, okay? This note you can now be able to sell if need be to receive a lump sum if you want, but keep in mind they're buying the note at a discount. So if you're trying to sell your seller finance note on the open market, you can guarantee that you're not going to receive face value for it. So keep that in mind as you're creating it, okay? Let's talk about some benefits and some ways of being able to leverage seller finance notes. Some of my favorite benefits is that there's no tenants to worry about. There's no toilets, no termites, no turnover. These are 4 areas that bothers landlords overall. And here's the key distinct difference. You're able to still collect the similar cash flow that a landlord will receive, but you're not responsible for that. Your tenant is an actual homeowner, someone who is invested in that property for a sizable down payment, and they're going to be locked in for the long run. Okay, there's no repairs or maintenance that you need to be worried about, because again, that now goes on to your new homeowner who has taken this property on as their own. There's no turnover, which means you're not going to have a new homeowner every 12 months, right? Because you are now dealing with someone who is personally invested into this home, okay? Also, it's another great cash flow strategy that you can be able to utilize with less responsibility for you as the seller or for you as the owner, previous owner of the property or the lien holder, right? This is also another great way to sell property that may be in a tight market. And so maybe properties aren't selling fast enough, right? Your home has been sitting on the market and a traditional agent would just tell you to keep lowering the price until it makes sense, right? Well, you may want your number. And if you want your number, this is a great way to be able to do it and sell your property for what you want to get for it. This is also another way to sell a difficult property. Say you don't necessarily look like any of the comps that are on the market right now, right? Your house isn't necessarily comparable. It's an outlier in the neighborhood. And so it's hard to be able to justify the value with traditional banks. But you still want your number. Again, this is a great way to be able to sell your home. Let's look at some challenges or some cons with dealing with seller finance notes. The first one is the biggest. Default, right? What if they stop paying? Well, just like the banks would, if someone stops paying them, they take the house back, right? They go through a traditional foreclosure process to be able to obtain their property, and then they find another homeowner who wants to buy the house. There's also the challenge with devaluating the property. What if there's a bunch of damage that's been done to the house? I had a $100,000 house that is now worth $65,000, right? Well, there's again opportunities for you to be able to exercise for you to maintain control of the situation. What if you are looking to sell your note, but you aren't able to get the top dollar for it. Well, this is another con with dealing with seller finance notes, because when you're selling your seller finance notes on the market, there's no one that's going to pay the face value of what that note is. So if that loan is created at $100,000, they're not going to pay you $100,000 because you may have received some payments already, right? There's also a challenge with someone assuming the loan. And so you created and structured this loan term with homeowner Mary, but out of nowhere, you started getting messages from Mark, right? Who's Mark, right? Mark may not have as solid financials as Mary. Mark may not have a solid job history as Mary. And so now you're dealing with someone completely different. There's opportunities that you can exercise to maintain control of the situation. So I hope this video has been helpful for you and just gave you a quick introduction of what seller finance notes are and how they can be a benefit for you. If you know someone who can be able to leverage this opportunity, go ahead and share this video out to them. Maybe they're looking for ways of selling their home, and this is another way to be able to do it. If you'd like to stay in contact with me, you can go ahead and like my Facebook page or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Both you can find me at Jaleesa Cashflow Apprentice. You can also check out my website at Equip 3000 for additional details and information. But thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.